Deregistration from a mainstream school in England. The process of deregistration from mainstream school in England is simple and immediate, even if your child has an EHCP. Ensure you understand what home education entails and what the local authority's duties are before you deregister by reading through all of our website. You must send a deregistration letter or email to school. It must state that you no longer need the school place as you are taking responsibility for your child's education by home educating. Our template letter ensures it is worded correctly. There is no need to add any more to it. Letters can be handwritten or typed and only need one parent's signature. Please get a postal receipt or ask for a receipt from school or get an email acknowledgement. This is so they cannot claim to have not received your deregistration. You are not obliged to give any notice. You can take the letter in as you pick your child up on their last day or on the morning of the first day they don't attend. Giving notice can lead to the school talking to your child without your agreement or to make claims that are not true. Please be aware that once you have sent the deregistration letter, your legal duty is complete. You are not obliged to chase the school up for confirmation or to inform the local authority that you now home educate. Home education must take place from day one. To understand what this means, please read our What to Do First section and then move on to our styles pages. Many schools will not acknowledge or respond to your letter. Do not panic. Whilst it is bad mannered, it is very normal. School must remove your child's name immediately. If they refuse or cause problems, please use our failure to deregister letter, especially if they attempt to delay. The school will pass your details to the EHE team at the local authority. Sometimes schools do not understand home education and may try to convince you it is a bad idea. Some may say things like, it'll be detrimental to the child, or that it is illegal. Please feel confident that it is legal and in most cases will not harm your child's development. You are not obliged to discuss your decision with the school. There's no legal requirements or reasons to meet with the school if you are confident in your decision to home educate. Being in mainstream school with an EHCP does not affect the deregistration process, though some schools will try to tell you otherwise. In our template letters, you will find a failure to deregister letter specifically for if a school refuses when the child has an EHCP. If your child attends a special unit attached to a mainstream school, you should deregister with the mainstream deregistration letter. Deregistration usually triggers an EHCP review. This is normal. You do not have to allow the EHE person to be present at reviews. Please read our send pages for more information. If your child has never been enrolled in a school, you do not need to inform anyone of your decision. If your child is due to start or is already enrolled in a nursery or reception, you must inform the school that you do not need the place anymore. You are not obliged to inform them as to why, nor are you required to use a deregistration letter. If your child is under 5 years old and registered at a school, you should inform the school you no longer require the place. No reason is needed except that your child is not of compulsory school age and you have decided to not utilise the school place anymore. If your child attends a fee-paying school, you do not have to deregister. You do, however, have to inform the school the date the child will stop attending. Make sure you are in line with any contract or agreement you have in place with the school, especially with regards to fees. If the school refuse to remove your child's name, then they are breaking the law. You have fulfilled your legal duty by sending the deregistration letter. But if you wish, you can send our failure to deregister letter explaining the law to the school. If you are considering deregistering a teenager, please read the page linked on the website page that discusses the ins and outs of home educating a teenager. Ensure you've read through all of our website. If you start on the menu, you'll see that every page links into the next. This ensures you understand what home education is and isn't. Remember, you do not have to create school at home, but you are responsible for all of the education, including the costs and sourcing materials or exams, and that the role of the local authority is of one to ensure the provision is suitable, not one of support or advice. Please remember to join local and national home education groups on Facebook. Lower down on our page, you will find links to the deregistration template letters, the failure to deregister letter, and a link to the home education government guidance.